Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And off we go from Tampa. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Mike. 14. 14.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him.
It's second down.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Here's Wilson to throw. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It's taken to the 26. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Check, 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 check. 80 weapons.
Here's the second-year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
On 2nd and 12, Locke. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Check 91. 91 is the Mike. Mike 91. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? Let's go.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Terrell Suggs, one of the best in the business at finding the QB, gets home there. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Lock to throw on 2nd down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle. Now, this series between the 49ers and the Bucs began back in 1977 in Tampa Bay's second year in the NFL. It's been a series that the 49ers have dominated, 17-7 overall, although Tampa has won the last 2 meetings. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check 55. Jim.
From the 44, Wilson. And that's complete to Jeffrey. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Line 90. 55. Hey, eat. Back to pass.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
65. No.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Wilson, he gets it to Gurley, complete. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And Jeffrey's got it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. They run. It's Gurley. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hines. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on.
On play action. Lock. Complete to Dorsett. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Go now. 18 games. Check the hot read. Switch it. Come on, switch it. 25. Check 25.
Recon, 132 fighter. Fire.
On the delay, here's Hines. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Set, ready? 10-2 start.
At the 42-yard line.
Coming this way. Here we go.
Hey, Alpha.
91 is the mark. I got you, boy.
On 2nd and 12. Lock. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
It was, because you're trying to go through your progression, and when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to do your reads, and able to come back and find him in open space. That's a really nice play.
And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. He was brought down by Darryl Roberts.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Go. Switch. Check 99.
Go.
They run with Hines. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Here's Locke to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. On the counter, Gurley. And some room. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, 49ers. Todd Gurley, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Watch the slant. Wide. Get wide. Check 31. 36.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. He's got his tight end Fant, and he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Begin.
Now it's Hines. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Mike 50, Rip right.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we're at halftime here. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
From the 30 on second down. Lock. There's the first NFL catch for South Carolina's Deebo Samuel. 7 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Kill. Turn it. Kill. Turn it.
Ready.
This is Hines. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Kill.
They run again with Hines. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
57's
From the 41, Locke. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
91 is the mark.
Now.
It's a party now. Check 91.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 91. I got it. 91 is the mark.
Locke now on first down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
Crunch. Slam.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Hey.
57's Mike. Mike 57. I'm coming.
Hey, Delta.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Blue Dan. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Locke now on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again.
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back.
Check 55 to Mike. You ain't doing nothing.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Wilson, and he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook. but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's Gurley. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Don't say nothing. Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Let's go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Looking for the big chunk now because...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a gain of 35.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. To throw it is Locke. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Hey, high 7.
You got 3, 3 down, 3 down. Check 91, 91 is the mic. Mike 91. Stop your whining. 91 is the mic.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Dorsett making the catch. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Check 91, 91 is the mic.
Ready?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. This is the tight end Fant. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On 1st down, Hines. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Darrell Roberts right there on the coverage.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
The Bucs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
It's our time.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. The quick slant caught. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They'll go for it. It's Locke. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 3 yards out, as his guys are back within a single score. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Danielle Hunter in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now on 2nd and 16. Wilson, the attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Tavon Young in on the tackle. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
12. It's a safety creep.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18.
Go, go, go.
On the toss, it's Gurley. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Again they run with Gurley. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Wilson. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So the victory here for San Francisco, and with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Niners, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with